Did you know that over 200 classic sci-fi films are available to stream for free right now? No sign-ups, no credit cards required? But with so many titles out there, how do you pick the true gems worth your time? Today, I'm revealing 15 ultra-rare retro sci-fi movies you can watch instantly on Tubi and YouTube. These aren't just forgotten B-movies. They each have their own unique charm, fascinating backstories, and special reasons why they deserve a spot on your must-watch list. Before we jump in, hit that like button and subscribe for more hidden movie gems, and don't forget to drop a comment telling me which rare sci-fi film you want me to cover next. Whether you're a die-hard sci-fi fan or just curious about vintage space adventures and alien tales, this countdown will help you build an epic retro watch list in no time. So, get comfy, grab your favorite snacks, and let's dive into these hidden cinematic treasures from the golden era of sci-fi. 1. The Last Man on Earth, 1964. Long before the Omega Man or I Am Legend, Vincent Price starred in this haunting, atmospheric adaptation of Richard Matheson's novel. Filmed in Rome, standing in for a deserted Los Angeles, it's one of the eeriest takes on the post-apocalyptic vampire tale. Director Sidney Sacco and cinematographer Franco Delicali create an isolated, desolate world using sparse locations, empty plazas, and abandoned streets imbued with Italian neorealist style that amplify the loneliness. Price's melancholic voiceover draws you deep into the routine of Robert Morgan, the last human survivor scavenging for supplies, burning the dead, and clinging to fragile rituals. Unlike more action-packed versions, this film dives into the psychological and philosophical aspects of being truly alone. Price's subtle, subdued performance conveys a slow unraveling of hope and sanity. The ending delivers a profound meditation on what it means to be the last man. Thanks to its public domain status, you can find restored versions on YouTube with surprisingly crisp 4K transfers that showcase the moody cinematography beautifully. 2. Star Crash, 1979. Luigi Cozzi's so bad it's brilliant space opera features a wild mix of disco colors, hand-painted effects, Amazon warriors, and a giant spaceship shaped like a hand. Caroline Munro and Marjo Gortner star in this gloriously over-the-top adventure. Despite its camp, Star Crash is made with heartfelt enthusiasm and inventive practical effects, earning cult status as a must-watch midnight movie. It's a visual feast of 70s Euro sci-fi excess. 3. The Day the Sky Exploded, 1958. Italy's first sci-fi feature film sets a tone of atomic-age dread. After an atomic rocket disrupts an asteroid cluster, fragments threaten Earth, triggering desperate attempts at survival. Cinematographer Mario Bava's work on miniatures and effects elevates the film beyond its budget, creating memorable disaster sequences. The film's narrative carries an early environmental message about mankind's reckless interference with nature. This movie paved the way for Italian sci-fi and horror, making it historically significant as well as entertaining. 4. Devil Girl from Mars, 1954. Imagine a remote Scottish enshrouded in fog, where travelers seek refuge, until Naya arrives, a commanding Martian woman dressed in black leather, backed by a sleek flying saucer. This British sci-fi oddity blends camp and feminist subtext in a way ahead of its time. Unlike typical alien invaders, Naya's mission is chilling. Abduct Earthmen to replenish Mars' depleted population, a twist on gender and power dynamics rarely seen in 1950 sci-fi. Patricia Laffin's serious, no-nonsense portrayal makes Naya both unsettling and compelling. The production's stylized design, angular flying saucer, robotic servant, futuristic costumes, feels more mid-century modern art than cheesy B-movie. The climactic ray gun battle is pure fun, perfect for group viewing with plenty of quotable lines and visual quirks. 5. War of the Satellites, 1958. Roger Corman's lightning-fast production schedule, filming this movie in just 8 days, was designed to ride the wave of excitement around the launch of Sputnik and America's space race fever in 1958. The film wears its rushed roots proudly, which only adds to its charm. The story kicks off when an unknown cosmic force sends Earth a chilling warning. Stop launching rockets or face dire consequences. Earth scientists, skeptical and ambitious, ignore the warning. Predictably, things go sideways. Astronauts act strangely, disasters escalate, and sabotage cripples space efforts. What makes this film stand out is its snapshot of a moment when space was still a terrifying unknown. This was before the moon landings made space exploration tangible. Satellites were new and mysterious, and many debated whether humanity even belonged there. Dick Miller delivers energetic B-movie heroics as a scientist racing to solve the crisis, while Susan Cabot brings surprising depth to her role. At a brisk 66 minutes, it's packed with charming practical effects, miniatures dangling on strings, eerie double exposures, and the hopeful science optimism typical of the late 50s. If you're into classics like The Day the Earth Stood Still, but want something punchier and pulpier, this is your ticket. 6. First Spaceship on Venus, 1960. Also known as Der Schweigen Stern, The Silent Star. This East German-Polish co-production offers a thoughtful, visually striking take on space exploration. After decoding a mysterious message found in Siberia's Tunguska crater, an international crew journeys to Venus, uncovering a tragic fate. Director Kurt Maitzig and cinematographer Joachim Hassler craft eerie alien landscapes using practical effects, matte paintings, and detailed miniatures. Unlike flashy American space operas, this film takes a measured, philosophical approach, emphasizing the consequences of war and technology. The multinational crew, including an African pilot and female mathematician, reflects a hopeful vision of global cooperation and scientific progress beyond Cold War divisions. A must-see for fans of cerebral sci-fi with vintage flair. 7. Planet of Dinosaurs, 1977. This low-budget indie film packs serious ambition. Space travelers crash on a dinosaur-infested planet, where survival means outsmarting prehistoric beasts. What really makes it stand out is the impressive stop-motion animation by Doug Beswick and team, rivaling some bigger productions. The story keeps things straightforward, spotlighting the practical effects and creature design. Filmed in California's deserts and canyons, the alien planet feels convincingly otherworldly. The climactic T-Rex attack sequence is a highlight, showcasing detailed models animated with care and personality. If you grew up loving Ray Harryhausen's work, this underdog effort is a hidden gem worth hunting down on YouTube. 8. Battle Beyond the Sun, 1962. A fascinating artifact of Cold War cinema. This film is a bizarre hybrid. Soviet sci-fi footage re-edited by Roger Corman, who inserted American monster scenes and cut political content. The result is an oddball fusion of earnest space drama and pulpy creature features. The plot revolves around competing hemispheres racing to Mars, forced to unite after disaster strikes. Corman's additions create wild tonal shifts. One moment serious Soviet sci-fi, the next goofy monster rampage, making it a cult favorite for cinephiles and Cold War buffs alike. Watching this is like a cinematic scavenger hunt, spotting where Soviet footage ends and American inserts begin. The original Soviet segments are surprisingly polished, with ambitious models and sincere performances beneath the mashup. 9. The Night the World Exploded, 1957. This mid-50s disaster flick follows scientists racing to stop a newly discovered explosive element triggering earthquakes worldwide. Location shooting at Carlsbad Caverns adds authentic atmosphere rarely seen in B-movies of the era. The movie reflects the era's faith in science and rational problem-solving, with scientists portrayed as determined heroes battling an unstoppable natural threat. It pairs well with other apocalyptic tales, offering a grounded, geology-based catastrophe story. 10. Chopping Mall, 1986. Known originally as Killbots, this cult classic mixes 80s synth sounds with killer security robots gone haywire in a shopping mall. When employees throw a late-night party, the new mall bots turn homicidal. Director Jim Wynorski delivers inventive kills and genuine suspense, with the robot's relentless pursuit creating tense cat-and-mouse sequences. Cameos from cult horror icons Paul Bartel and Mary Woronov add charm. It's a perfect blend of horror and sci-fi, fueled by 80s style and practical effects. 11. Strange Invaders, 1983. A loving tribute to 1950s alien invasion movies. This film imagines a small town secretly occupied by aliens frozen in time since 1958. The nostalgic setting clashes with creeping paranoia as the true nature of the townsfolk is revealed. Nancy Allen and Louise Fletcher deliver grounded performances, while practical effects bring chilling alien reveals. The movie balances homage and thriller elements with a tight, suspenseful story. 12. Without Warning, 1980. Predating Predator, this lean horror sci-fi hybrid features an alien hunter using parasite discs to stalk prey in a forest. Jack Palance and Martin Landau play grizzled veterans who know the stakes all too well. Director Graydon Clark builds suspense through minimalist but effective stalking scenes. The alien design is biomechanical and creepy without feeling derivative, making it a standout proto-predator thriller. 13. Screamers, Island of the Fishmen, 1981. Sergio Martino blends gothic horror, adventure, and sci-fi in this pulpy tale of survivors on a mysterious island ruled by a mad doctor and his fish-human creations. Barbara Bach stars in this atmospheric, creature-feature mashup. Shot in exotic locations, the film combines underwater action, gothic sets, and rubbery creature effects to create a unique mood. Martino's experience with exploitation cinema shines in the film's relentless pace and colorful storytelling. 14. The Man from Planet X, 1951. This moody, atmospheric sci-fi gem is one of the most underrated alien contact films of the early 1950s. Set in a fog-covered Scottish moor, the film opens with a mysterious planet entering Earth's orbit, triggering strange phenomena and the arrival of a small but intelligent extraterrestrial visitor. Director Edgar G. Ulmer, known for creating striking visuals on tiny budgets, uses heavy fog, minimalist sets, and eerie lighting to build a sense of cosmic dread. Instead of explosions and invasions, the film focuses on communication, misunderstanding, and fear of the unknown, making it feel surprisingly modern. The alien itself is simple but effective, and the film's quiet, tense atmosphere sets it apart from louder, atomic-age sci-fi. It's short, haunting, and deeply rewatchable, a perfect example of how less can be more. Public domain versions are easily available on YouTube. 15. The Brain from Planet Eris, 1957. A cult favorite with a wild premise. This film stars John Agar as a scientist possessed by a powerful alien brain from the planet Eris. The brain grants godlike abilities, but at the cost of humanity, morality, and control. What starts as a typical 1950s sci-fi setup quickly turns into a surprisingly intense battle of wills between two alien brains, one malevolent, one benevolent, fighting for the fate of Earth. The film explores themes of absolute power, corruption, and identity, wrapped in classic B-movie spectacle.